Oh, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Sean T, and we're about to do a reaction. All right, have a conversation, a talk about Man City and Tottenham. All right, the EPL returned yesterday, and a much anticipated match. Tottenham versus Man City. Now, before the match, lots of people were asking, lots of pundits, lots of channels, EXPN were all asking, can Tottenham beat Man City? All right. Not only did Tottenham beat Man City, they did it conveniently, right? When I say conveniently, not like it was easy, but it was concrete. The win was concrete. It wasn't lucky or anything of the sort. So guys, let's watch the highlights. All right, let's watch the highlights, and we'll have a conversation about this. Let's go.
Manchester City, and it's a 5:30
Harry
kickoff.
Kane.
Lloris takes his Spurs side out. How do you think Spurs...
You have picked up that Jose Mourinho is no fan of the international window. He has got most of his players back and available tonight, though, starting with Hugo Lloris, who captained France to a place in the Nations League finals. COVID isolation deprives Spurs of Matt Doherty, though, so Serge Aurier gets a recall. No problems for the other three at the...
Before the match, Jose Mourinho was playing. Was it mind games? Let me know what you think, guys. Was it mind games? The Raheem Sterling issue with Guardiola, where where Mourinho was talking about Sterling being injured and not being able to play for England, but then being available to play for Man City. Of course, Sterling did not come in. He didn't start the match, right? Yeah, but do you think he was playing mind games to ensure that Sterling doesn't start? What do you think, guys? Because he obviously got under Pep's skin.
The back, they will return from their travels.
Golden on the bench. It's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be
A deal for Pep, and two changes to the side for him that started against Liverpool. Ederson back in action after back-to-back clean sheets away with Brazil. Ruben Dias yet to score for City, but he did score twice for Portugal out in Croatia on Tuesday. He's part of an unchanged defence. His international teammate Bernardo Silva comes into the midfield ahead of Il. And before we get underway,
When I saw the lineup, guys, I was genuinely scared for Tottenham. I mean, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne on the other side, Fernando Torres, and Gabriel Jesus, and who was on the right side? Who was on the right side? Can't even remember right now. Mahrez. I was like, yo, I began to wonder if the Tottenham backline will be able to cope with the movements that these guys will be doing. But they coped really well.
though, this is the first match here since the...
A 2-0 win.
So a fortnight on from entertaining Liverpool and entertaining a... Early tester there for Hugo Lloris. Well, you would understand why he's taking it on. Scored those... It's fed into Bernardo Silva. The block.
And also teams so well drilled against City.
And this was the first goal. Son.
Every time he touches the ball against Manchester City, Son seems to score. He's done it again inside the first 5 minutes.
And the wonderful thing about this Tottenham victory, guys, is that they did not play a defensive game. In my opinion, it was in fact, it's a fact. What they played was a counter-attacking football. All right, and it was really impressive in the sense that it's not the typical Mourinho ball that people had come to expect as of last season. The whole long ball. Nah. This season, Tottenham is on a different trajectory entirely. All right, they have multiple means. When it comes to formations, when it comes to positioning in the field, they can choose to play the low block, the mid block, and they can choose to play high pressing at the same time. All right, but what they did, they were not just looking to throw the ball to Kane. Nah, they were looking to pass the ball. Let's go on, guys. Let's go on.
Oh, what a start. I mean, then we know that City line. They push up. The port pushes in.
Again.
Mahrez.
De Bruyne. What a challenge that is. De Bruyne gave that everything. And I think he fired it into Gabriel Jesus.
Well, he did. Jesus is laid down on the floor on the 6-yard line. He blocks the shot.
Just wouldn't quite sit down there for Cancelo. Fine. Lovely ball for Son and Kane.
But this one was off. This was off.
He's offside.
Early
So this
seemed
was
to know
off. It
Harry
wasn't
Kane
allowed.
that the flag was coming.
Too bad. This was off.
It was
The combination yet again denied.
The Kane-Son combination.
It is De Bruyne. And that was City head there to meet it, but Rodri directed it straight down the throat of Hugo Lloris.
Like, it was
That line of
ridiculous.
Spurs, really high.
Man City had over 12 shots, about 15 shots, and
De Bruyne.
I think only one on target.
Was patrolling that near post area. Højbjerg and De Bruyne. Got himself in a decent position there, like Kevin De Bruyne seeking Mahrez.
Like, they were well organized. Tottenham was well organized in defending. They were well organized. Sissoko sometimes dropping in, Højbjerg sometimes dropping in.
Harry Kane back there behind his
To make it a back five, yeah.
Tracks in the middle, Harry Kane. Here's Højbjerg.
Bergwijn made a mess of this, alright? He was too slow.
Rodri. Jesus, they appeal for handball.
Yeah, but this was a
Jesus
handball.
has it at his
This was a
feet.
handball.
And fired home emphatically for Manchester.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Alright, the handball decision, the rule. There's the upper part of the arm, which is not handball, but there's the lower part of the arm, which is handball. Alright, so it wasn't clear exactly what part of the arm it hit. Alright, it seemed like a decision entirely for the referee. But me, I am in agreement with the decision. No goal.
City by Aymeric Laporte. Well, they're going to have a look at it for potential handball.
Well, it's whether it just deflects off Jesus' knee to his chest. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
hit
changed his
that.
mind.
I felt like Mahrez was looking for a penalty here.
Up at Burnley and West Brom just before the international break here against Brighton as well.
Okay, now you see this and you get the idea that, oh, Tottenham were all holed up in their side. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. However, they knew exactly what they were doing with the ball, guys. They knew exactly what they were doing, both off the ball and on the ball, right? It wasn't just get the ball, put the ball and hope to get it. Nah, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing with the ball, guys. They knew what they were doing.
Well, one that they didn't have all
The
their
Kane-Son
own way,
route
building up
was very, very,
Rodri.
very useful.
Reguilon went in a little too zealously.
They all played well, defended as a
We
unit.
had Mahrez no way beyond Reguilon.
They played very well. Son, everyone was useful in defending.
Kane draws the foul as we also have a player who
Aguero.
loves scoring against Tottenham. Do it there.
Right now to I'm guessing they put this on right now to help with the copyright issues, right? The whole YouTube copyright issues.
In terms of personnel, I don't think we expect too many changes of approach. Rodri's shot just too high for Ferran Torres.
Yeah, quicker.
De Bruyne.
Man City had the most of the ball,
Reguilon puts it in
but it doesn't mean so much in terms of the if you put this whole thing into context. This is how Tottenham wanted to play. This is how they intended to play.
Would have a look at. Here's De Bruyne.
Sterling, the injured man.
Recognised the danger straight away. His Belgian teammate Kevin De Bruyne moving towards
Mahrez. De Bruyne seizes on it here for City.
I'm so surprised at him for that. Have an inferiority complex. So dominant in possession of this.
Tottenham were properly organized. They were properly
Jesus couldn't make anything of that. I think he would have been offside anyway had he.
It's unfortunate that Toby
Little fall to Son. Spin on the ball made it difficult.
either way sustained an injury, a groin injury.
Took a
It's
touch off
unfortunate.
Højbjerg. Manchester
But
City
I'm
will
hoping
have
that's
the
just
ball now.
mind games from Mourinho, alright, from Jose. So I'm hoping it's just mind games, like it's nothing serious, like the Son injury of
With the block
before
again.
Manchester United match.
He's done well, Dai. That's twice. He's not fallen for De Bruyne. Trying to hit it through his legs.
Morris lofts it in. He's got time and space. He's got runners as well.
Now this is
Lascelles,
Kane.
one of them.
Lo Celso.
And here is Lascelles,
Exact. Now
freshly
this is,
introduced,
guys.
scoring!
This is my point. They knew what they were going to do when they did not have the ball, and they knew what they were going to do when they had the ball. Like they, you know, this was an absolute masterclass. All right, it was a typical Mourinho masterclass. ESPN FC talking about this guy. What's his name? Craig Burnley saying this was no masterclass. It was It was. All right. They knew what they were doing. They knew how to shut down the Man City players. They knew where the weak links would be. So it was impressive.
Now that is what you call an impact.
Lo Celso came in and scored the very first minute.
An impact off the bench. And an impact for Tottenham, who look like they're heading to the top of the Premier League.
They are at the top.
Well, this is a Jose Mourinho classic performance.
Classic performance.
Brilliant defensively.
The pundits can hit as much as they want to.
What a player.
But Spurs are top of the league, bruh. Spurs are top of the league.
Slack from City up there, but then that turn and touch again from Kane.
Spurs are top of the league, guys. And an amazing fact is that Tottenham and Man City in their previous three matches. Let me look at the stats again. As ESPN FC posted on Twitter, in the last three PL games between Man City and Spurs, City has had 71 shots and have only scored 2 goals. Spurs have had 10 shots and have scored 6. They have scored 60% of the shots they've taken. And City hasn't even been able to score up to 5% of the shots they've taken against Tottenham. They've had 71 shots. That is ridiculous. All right. But then they've only scored 2. All right, out of the 71 shots. So it tells you a lot about the style Mourinho chooses to play against Man City. He knows what he's doing. All right. It's not a sign of fear. To me, it's not a sign of fear. He knows what he's doing. It's a strategy. It's a tactic. It's his tactics. Get the ball to Kane, get the ball to Son. If that's not possible, somebody drives in. Ndombele, Lo Celso or through the flanks, Ori. I think it's nice. Also, some people have been saying Tottenham will most likely not win the league. They can't win the league. It's Spurs. They're not going to win a trophy. But something else that most of us can also see is that for Spurs, the next 6 matches going down to Wolves would determine to a large extent how much of a force they would be to compete for the league title. All right. So Man City is already out the way. A 2-0 lead, a convincing 2-0 lead. Man City is already out the way. So their next match will be against Chelsea, and to me that will be a most stressful match for them. That will be the most challenging match for them. Because Chelsea are on a roll too. They've got versatility in every wing, every position, and Timo Werner, Havertz. If Pulisic is back by then, I don't know. I doubt Ziyech. So it's going to be a very important match for Spurs and for Chelsea. All right, Chelsea is second on the table. Tottenham are first on the table. So yeah. As for Liverpool, I don't think Liverpool will be much of a struggle for Tottenham. I expect Tottenham to win Liverpool easily. Maybe not so easily, but 2-0 lead, 2-0 win, 3-0 win, maybe 3-1, 2-1. That's what I expect. So I feel like Chelsea, the next match, Chelsea will be the toughest opposition for Spurs in their next 6 rounds. All right, between Chelsea and Wolves. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is the season when Spurs would lift the EPL title? Do you think this is the season when they will be crowned champions of the EPL? So let me know, guys. Let me know your opinions. God bless.
Pizzo on the track, I'm the one that make him run. I'm the one that drop it hot. Fuck with me and you get shot. They can get me if they plug. I'm the baddest of the lot.